G'day guys, thank you very much for tuning back in. I have spent the past few weeks using this phone right here, the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, and I'm going to give you my top 5 features that I absolutely love about this phone. First thing I love, the design of this phone is absolutely gorgeous. It has an edge-to-edge screen, as you can see here. It does have a notch at the top, but the back is where it's really cool. The camera layout is really nice. It's got this textured back glass, which actually if you scratch it, you can hear this little... So that's kind of like reminiscent of those little holographic toys or pogs that you used to get when you were a kid. But that textured back actually helps keep it clean from fingerprints and all the sort of grime and dirt that you get. Second thing I love about this phone is the performance. Kirin 980 chip is what's inside here. It's a chip that's made by Huawei itself, and it works a treat. There's a lot of gestures on here that you wouldn't be able to normally do on an Android phone a few years ago, but on this phone, everything runs buttery smooth, gestures are beautiful, things open, close very quickly, everything is very seamless, and that is all due to the chip that they've developed for this phone. Now you can't talk about the Mate 20 Pro without talking about that camera on the back. Everyone wants to know about that camera. It's supposed to be one of the best cameras for 2018, and oh my gosh, yes it is. It is actually one of my favorite cameras that I've used for this year. It has 3 lenses here on the back. It's got that square configuration, which is kind of unique. You've never seen that before. It has got the flash there as well. It's got a wide, an ultra wide, and a telephoto lens. So that means you can get really wide shots or really close zoomed up shots, which is awesome on a phone like this. And the pictures it produces is amazing. If you just leave it on AI mode, which I was a bit reluctant to on the Huawei P20 Pro, because I didn't like it choosing things for me. But on the Mate 20 Pro, I was actually more than happy to use AI mode. And in fact, about 95% of the time I was on AI mode, and the scenes that it selected, it just looked immaculate in pretty much any lighting condition. And I really love having that ultra wide lens on here, and the telephoto lens was also really handy. Next thing I loved was that the Mate 20 Pro has one of the biggest batteries that you can find on a phone in 2018, 4,200 milliamp hours, which is bigger than the Galaxy Note 8 and a lot of other flagships for the year. And trust me, it does get you through the day. Now I'm a very heavy user and I do have a lot of screen on time, so I had about maybe 15 to 20% left by the end of the day. Did find that some days, when I had a lot of heavier usage, I needed to recharge a bit quicker. It does have quick charge built in, so it's all good. But if you're the average user, you don't have too much on-screen time like I do, or even medium-sized user, you'll easily get through the day with one of the biggest batteries that you can find on a phone this year. And last but not least, this is probably one of my favorite features, is that it's one of the first mainstream phones to adopt an in-screen fingerprint sensor, which means the actual sensor is underneath the glass. You just put your finger on the sensor, boom, unlocks the phone straight away. It is slightly slower than a regular capacitive, touch screen fingerprint sensor that we're used to, whether it be on the back of the phone or like Touch ID on an iPhone. It is slightly slower, but only like hairs of a millisecond slower, and you're straight into the phones. So those are the top 5 features that I absolutely adore about the Mate 20 Pro. So much so that I actually may pick one up for myself. What do you guys think? Should I? Shouldn't I? I don't know. I've got to say it's probably one of the best phones I have used for 2018. Anyway guys, that's it for my top 5 for the Mate 20 Pro. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a double tap, give it a like, and until next time, see you later.